this is Breezing Through, and I'm Emily. Welcome back. So today I am introducing a new life skill digital download. So if you're new here, I have dozens of digital downloads for neurodivergent families and kids on my website. They range from $0 to $5. Nothing is more expensive than $5 unless you bundle different ones together. And they are just different things that we've used in our homes, systems we have, processes that we use that really help our neurodivergent family. And I've started this series of life skills because it's something that we're working on with our daughter. And today we're going to talk about the life skill of doing a load of laundry. So I created this one because while my daughter is only 8, learning how to do a load of laundry is a life skill. And it is something that she is 100% capable of. And I want her to be able to know how to do it and to do it on a regular basis. This is also something that she has shown interest in doing. There have been times when I've asked her to take her laundry basket downstairs when it's full, and she'll take it downstairs and she'll just start putting stuff in the laundry and she'll start the load. Or she wants a specific item of clothing that's dirty and I don't have the time to do the laundry. And she's like, well, I'll do it. And she'll start the process. So I felt like this was a really good time to start teaching her how to do this because I cannot tell you the number of people that I knew that went off to college that did not know how to do a load of laundry. It's upsetting, actually. So I just thought this was a really important one. So I'm going to walk you through it. I'm going to show you my daughter doing a load of laundry because that's important. And there are 2 different versions of this. There's a physical checklist, and then there's a visual version because my daughter really does well with visuals. And so I always make sure that there are 2 different options because everybody learns differently. Everyone likes different versions of how these kinds of things are laid out. So hopefully that's helpful, and let's get started. So before we get started on any load of laundry, I'm going to put together the task list so that it's in the laundry room for my daughter to reference when she's doing it. I'm going to put both the visual steps and the checklist on the wall in the laundry room so she can reference both. She's been leaning more towards checklists lately and less towards the visual aids, but since it's laundry and it's a little bit more complicated, I am definitely going to have both. I will be using my laminating machine just to make these a little bit more durable. You don't need to do that. I didn't when we were in Argentina and I didn't have my laminating machine with me, but it's just something I like to do because my kids are messy and stuff gets on these pieces of paper somehow. So I just find it better to do this and laminate them. And these laminating machines are not that expensive, especially if you're going to use them constantly. I definitely have gotten a lot of money out of mine in the last 5 years. And with all the laminating I do, I think I'm only on my 2nd pack of laminating sheets. There are also self-laminating sheets that you can get that will, you don't need a laminating machine for them. So they just self-adhere, which is nice as well. Those are not expensive either. I always cut my pieces and then laminate them and then cut them again. I know some people like to laminate and then cut, so you're only cutting once, but I find that my lamination peels if I do it that way. So I like to cut, laminate, then cut again. So in one side of the laundry room, I did the checklist along with the water temperature chart, which gives a good, and then I put the visual steps on the other side of the laundry room. This isn't very difficult. You don't need a ton of space for these either, and you can decide how high you want to put them or how low. I like to put stuff a little bit higher because my daughter is tall, but so is my 2-year-old son, and he likes to pull things off the walls. So the higher the better at our house, which is another reason why I like to laminate things because he's less likely to be able to destroy something if it's laminated. So let's go through the steps and do a load of laundry with my daughter. I had her bring her laundry basket, which was full of dirty clothes, all the way downstairs and into the laundry room, and then open up the washing machine and put everything in. For the most part, I sort all of our clothes and then wash them based on type of clothes. So delicates, darks, lights, heavily soiled, heavily stained, whites, all of that, except for my kids' clothes. My kids' clothes just go in the washing machine. Sometimes both of their clothes go in at the same time. It just depends on how much laundry I have for each kid. So here you're seeing her, she's not going to sort any of her clothes. We will get to that eventually, but not right now. I did create 2 different versions of this life skill checklist and the visual aids. So if you do like to sort your laundry, you can have that. And if you don't care about sorting your laundry, you can have it set up that way too. Once she's gotten all the clothes in, she then closes the washing machine and opens up the drawer to put the laundry detergent in. We keep it in this jar on the counter, and it's super easy to put it in. And I like it this way because it's not messy with the kids, and I'm not worried about her pouring laundry detergent all over the place. Then I have her do the settings. And since this is just a normal set of clothes, it's set on normal. We do have to do the control lock because my 2.5-year-old likes to open up the washing machine mid-cycle, or he likes to change the settings on it, and that really messes things up. So we always make sure to put the control lock on ours. Once the washing machine was done, I then had her move everything from the washer to the dryer. There were a few pieces that I had her keep out that we were going to hang up to dry just so that they stay nice. For the most part, with my kids' clothes, I dry everything, but they each have a couple of pieces that we hang dry instead, just to keep things nice. Now we use free and clear laundry detergent because of my allergies, and then we don't use dryer sheets or fabric softener, again, because of my allergies and skin sensitivities, but we do use dryer balls. So my daughter picked up a dryer ball, put that in the dryer, and then set the dryer to timed dry because I find that works the best with our dryer, and put it up to 60 minutes and then turned it on, and it was good to go. Once the dryer was done, she then put all of her clothes into her laundry basket. This was the next morning, I believe, and it took a minute to get everything out. The dryer's pretty deep. I will say these machines are pretty big. Once she got everything out, we then did take everything upstairs and work together on putting everything away because that is on the list. It's not just doing the laundry, it's putting the laundry away. I did want to make sure that that was something that was included in this checklist because if you're going to do your own laundry, you need to make sure you're putting it away too. So I am still working with her on doing that. It's a little overwhelming for her to do it all at once by herself. So I usually sort all of her clothes with her there with me. She puts away her underwear and her socks and her pajamas, and then she will either pick to hang up her shorts and skirts or her dresses, and then I hang up the other one, and then we put it all the way together. So there you go. I feel like this one is a little bit variable, and there are a couple of different options for doing a load of laundry. I know there are a lot of people that don't sort their laundry. I do, except for my daughter's laundry. All of her stuff is washed together, mostly because she really doesn't have anything that's super delicate. If there is something that's delicate, I will pull it out and wash it with other stuff that I'm already washing that's a similar color or a similar fabric, just so it doesn't get messed up. But she doesn't have a lot of laundry that we sort out. But for this digital download, I have created those options. And there is also a chart in there for what should be washed in what temperature and more stuff like that. So hopefully that is helpful. You can find this download on my website at breezingthrough.com/shop. It will be at the very top of the digital downloads on that page. If you liked this video, be sure to like and subscribe so you can see more videos like this on your feed. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.